She's making a name for herself as the Houston garden guru, planting and growing anything that will thrive in this climate. And this morning, Ruben Dominguez is live with her story. Good morning, Ruben.
Hey, Jose, good morning to you. So if you love gardening, you know, fresh vegetables and herbs and stuff, this lady's got more knowledge in her head than you will be able to find anywhere. This is Amy Williams.
Hi.
So something easy we wanted to share with our viewers right now. What can you plant right now?
So right now you can start your tomatoes for fall. This is a Phoenix, and it's a heat-tolerant plant, and we're going to plant it today, and I'm going to show you the best way to plant tomatoes.
Okay.
Okay, so a lot of people will take it, and they'll first you kind of want to break up the roots a little bit.
Okay, loosen it up.
And they'll take it and they want to just kind of do that. But if you see these right here, it's ready to root, and that will make your plant more stable.
Oh, okay.
So if you lay it on its side like this, and you can just bury it. That.
Super cool.
And that'll produce a bushier plant too.
I love it. I love it. And you said that particular tomato is heat resistant, which is good for us.
Yes.
Anything you want to add to the soil? Any tips, tricks? I know you got a little basket full of stuff there. What do you got?
We do a lot of composting. This is one of my favorite things to use. It's called cultured biologics. It's like a compost tea. It's great. There's different varieties of it. One produces more vegetation. One produces more blooms and fruits. So we do a lot of composting here, and then we'll also take, from the chickens and mix it in with the soil. It's really good for the soil.
So is this ready to go out of the bag? You add something to it?
So it takes a teaspoon, and you mix it with a gallon of water, and then we have our little sprayer that will go through and just spray the roots with.
Okay, so, and I know tomatoes are... A lot of things love to get to your tomatoes in the garden. Any tips there to keep stuff? Okay.
Yes, definitely. So for fungus and rust, this neem oil works great. It comes in a spray, or it comes in a concentrated blend that you can also mix in to your sprayer. And then BT works great for things like armyworms that you might have a problem with. Sometimes you'll get the tomato hornworms, which we have one of those, that it's easier to just pluck them off.
So let me ask you this on the tomatoes real quick. So how much water do they need?
So I typically will water a couple of times a week, but anything like hay or mulch on the top of it will kind of help keep them nice and moist.
There you go. Super good pro tip. All right, guys, and before we let you go, just a little bit of a tour of all the stuff that's happening. What is in this big bin right here?
This is an eggplant. It's actually a snowy white eggplant. We actually have one coming up here. If you want to look at it, it won't be ready until it's white, though.
So you would have had to have planted that one a while back. You don't want to put those in the ground now.
Back, but honestly, you could plant them now. They'll go until the freeze, and they're great producers, heavy producers.
And what's good to start thinking about now for the fall? What's a good idea to start thinking about?
We are prepping some of our beds for the fall, and honestly, one thing that's really fun, and if you have kids, is carrots. I plant carrots all year round. They're easy to grow. In the hotter months, I just do it in the shade. In the cooler months, full sun is
perfect.
great.
All right, now, in the next hour, a lot of edible flowers, herbs, and we're going to make some cool little cocktails. We'll see you in the next hour. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fox 26 Morning Show. We're doing a little backyard gardening. This is Amy Williams, and I've got to tell you, every square inch of this backyard is covered with something delicious. I just looked down right now and saw and was told this is an oxheart tomato.
A yellow oxheart tomato, yes.
Do you do pickled tomatoes?
I do. I actually have some pickled green tomatoes on the
We'll talk about those in a minute because I love them. But now we're going to talk about some edibles that we can just pull right out of the garden and make into something delicious. What are these guys? So
this is basil, and then we've got some mint here. We're going to be making some cocktails with the mint and the jalapenos in a minute.
Okay.
Right here we have our banana peppers.
Grab them.
This is what we use to make Presley's pickled peppers.
I love it.
And they're great fresh in salads, but we really love them pickled.
Do they have heat to them?
No, they're actually sweet.
They're sweet,
but
okay.
When I pickle them with jalapenos, so you
give it a little kick.
and the spicy.
I love it. What is this? Can I eat that?
That's anise. That is actually,
that's anise.
Yeah, and so the bees love
like liqueur and stuff.
Yeah,
love it.
Yeah,
Licorice.
Yeah,
got
perfect.
it. Okay, cool. Let's go over here to the table because talk about some of the stuff that's already on the table. For
Okay,
us.
so here we have our Bloody Mary mix, and we have a Bloody Mary mixed right here. And we added
all from your garden.
All from the garden. The celery's from the garden. The basil.
And Tara's going to make a drink here, right?
Yes.
All right, Tara, go ahead into it. And Amy, tell me what she's making.
So this is actually going to be in our book that's coming out in the fall. It's called City Seeds. You can pre-order it on Amazon right now. It's available on Kindle as well.
I love it.
It's made with Topo Chico, vodka, and she's going to muddle some cucumbers, some mint, and jalapeno.
Speed it up, Tara, because
right
we're going to run out of time here. All right, guys, so City Seeds, it's a book. It's coming out. You can pre-order on Amazon, and you can check out everything that Amy is up to right now. We've got some guests. Some flies have shown up. We've got some mosquitoes. We've got some ants. We've got all sorts of stuff here. I'm just waiting for this cocktail so I can taste it. All right, guys, Amy, thank you so much for having us this morning.
You're so welcome.
Really, really enjoyed it. All right, guys, hopefully you will be inspired. You'll do a little backyard gardening yourself. Give me one of those so I can taste it. Here we go. All right, guys, live with the gardening guru, Ruben Dominguez, Fox 26 News.